Here comes the fully finished mindless banger. Those who like it will have their whole family in good health and smooth career. More fully finished mindless banger are available in Lala fully finished mindless banger. Like and follow so you won't get lost. Thank you for your support. The apocalyptic deep freeze erupted, plunging temperatures to over 100 degrees below zero inside our warm home. My mother and I avoided hot pot and sipped red wine, watching through the window as my ex-boyfriend and my former best friend fought like rabid dogs over a scrap of bread outside. In my previous life, I'd been betrayed by the scumbag Morris. He and my so-called best friend, Lily, conspired to kick me out of my own home just as the extreme cold apocalypse began. An out-of-control Ferrari ended my life. Perhaps my hat ran so deep that God granted me rebirth. It pulled out my phone. The screen clearly showed October 8th, 1 month before my death day. At first I was ecstatic, but it quickly calmed down. Visions of that deadly blizzard and Morris' betrayal flashed through my mind. Opening social media, Morris' account was still pinned at the top. We hadn't torn off the mask yet, perfect for me to deliver the fatal blow. 3 days remained until I'd catch him and Lily in the act, though they'd actually been sneaking around for a while. Last time, I'd taken leave early and come home unexpected lie. Catching them red-handed, they threw me out, and I died alone in the cold. Right now, they were probably scheming how to seize my house and deceive me, but revenge could wait. Surviving the coming deadly freeze was paramount. I rushed to my room and pulled out my treasured property deed. ID just paid off the mortgage last month. Morris and I had moved in together, full of hope for the future. Though small, I decorated it myself, with dreams of tomorrow. Now, the first order of business was to sell it fast. I listed it online immediately. By chance, a buyer emerged almost instantly. We finalized the transfer with ruthless efficiency. Sure enough, Morris panicked when he found himself locked out. He called frantically, terrified I'd discovered something, but ignored every ring. The show was just beginning. I didn't expose his affair. Instead, I played along. I'm planning to buy a bigger place to move my parents in with us. I'll add your name to the deed, but I'm a bit short on cash right now. Could you lend me some? Really, baby? He sounded doubtful, but he still transferred a huge sum in his eyes. I was just a lovesick fool. With the money secured, I began preparing obsessively. First, I paid in full for Airmoat Villa with a massive basement. After moving in secret lie, I rented an apartment for Morris and installed hidden cameras. I called him. Works crazy lately. Lots of overtime. It probably won't be home much. Okay baby, take care of yourself. He fake pooed. As predicted, he moved Lily into the apartment within days. The cameras captured every sordid detail. I could end torn the world about the apocalypse. They'd lock me up as alienatic. I only told close family and friends. It sounded too insane if they didn't believe me. So be it. Time was short. I sat at my computer and typed out a 4-pager list. 1,000 instant hot pots, 1,000 self-heating luocefen, river snail noodles, 1,000 self-heating rice meals, 1,000 whole frozen pigs, 500 whole frozen lambs, 2,000 whole frozen cows, all with long shelf lives. Power and water might fail. I need edge generators, power banks, plus mountains of daily necessities and medicine. The villa's insulation and security were vital. I replaced all windows with reinforced tempered glass, installed the strongest security doors, and added a massive outer gate. To my delight, the basement was an old bomb shelter, sturdy and hidden. No one would suspect it held stockpiles. During renovations, Morris called. Baby coming home tonight? He was scared I'd catch him with Lily. Still haven't opened the perfect new place. Maybe in a few days. Super busy now. I lied, bile rising as I pictured him holding Lily. The next day, I began hoarding. To avoid suspicion, I told a wholesale manager I was stocking up for outdoor barbecues. I bought everything. The frozen livestock spices, 100 gin, 50 kilograms of freeze-dried vegetables. Beaming, the manager agreed to deliver. Suddenly remembering the instant meals, I rushed out again. Frostbite and hypothermia were the real killers. Though the villa had fireplaces and extra insulation, I bought mountains of down jackets, quilts, underwear, socks and boots. Water might stop. Laundry would be impossible. Fungal infections had to be prevented. He also stocked diarrhea meds, cold medicine, bandages, iodine, alcohol, vitamins and mineral supplements. The villa would be packed in the apocalypse. Supplies were currency. Morris kept calling. Most lie about the new house. He still assumed my things were his. On camera, he and Lily cuddled under the quiltigami. Him for Valentine's. Fighting nausea. I called. IV paid the deposit. When will you come see it? Whatever my baby chooses is perfect, he said, exchanging a triumphant smirk with Lily. Just like last time, when they stole my home. Morris was a minor streamer. His fans knew me as his girlfriend. I'd even built his fan group. My next move, I uploaded their explicit video directly to the group. Within 3 minutes, chaos erupted. Morris is trash. I'm blind for gifting him rockets. Quitting the group. Can I get my money back? Ugly without filters and eye bleach. By the time he reacted, I'd already kicked him out. Still unsatisfied, I paid to boost the scandal. Within a day, netizens do XX at Lily, revealing she was the impoverished college student I'd sponsored. Public fury exploded. Morris and Lily were ruined. His streaming agency terminated his contract, demanding massive penalties. That night Morris called spitting rage. Retract everything now or I'll sue. Sue away. By the time court hears it, the apocalypse will be here. I sneered. It's all true. What still retract? You used to be so gentle. Why so vicious now? Because some dogs stay ungrateful no matter how you feed them. I laughed hanging up. Yesterday while they were out, I'd gone to their apartment. It threw out all warm bedding and clothes. Iswell apped their fresh food for spoiled scraps. I wanted them to suffer slowly. Lily had student loans. Without my monthly support, she could end Tafford College. She probably had less than 200 yuans to her name. She seduced Morris, thinking he was rich. Little did she know, most of his money was now mine. I longed to see their despair when they had nothing left. I thought of my kind teachers, classmates, and friends. Hesitantly, I sent a fake warning to our class group. Food prices will soar. Stockpile essentials. Predictably, my account got reported and banned. I denied. I was no saint. For extra safety, I added expensive thermal insulation to the villa's exterior. Seeing the construction uncle, I hinted, Uncle, I work in stocks. Insider tip. Grain and oil prices will spike. Stock up. He smiled vaguely. Who knew if he listened? 3 days before the freeze, despite my preparations, anxiety me wed, I used the last space for candles, bulbs, dry batteries. He replaced diesel with cooking oil. Few knew it burned better than diesel, just costlier. Like alcohol, disinfectant and lamp fuel. To save power, I apped most appliances for DC models. The power-hungry AC and washing machine got tossed. Heating came from electric blankets and fireplaces. Food was all long-lasting, 10-year military-grade canned goods. Aged ham, Highland dried beef, frozen meat, especially the ham, which only improved with time. Meanwhile Morris was drowning, sued by his company, shunned by colleagues, mocked by strangers. Lily, seeing him broke, grew contempt to us. Their love turned into daily screaming matches, then physical fights. Allowing Ed in my villa, sipping bubble tea and binge-watching dramas. Had he not betrayed me, maybe I'd saved him. But there were no ifs. The blizzard arrived on schedule. Howling winds, relentless snow. At first, people didn't grasp the danger. Kids built snowmen, but after 3 days, unease spread. Minor media reports surfaced a good sign. Before anyone understood, temperatures plummeted, rivers and roads froze solid. The true apocalypse began. Morris and Lily had eaten most of their food. Like starving strays, they ventured out. But in this world, everyone hoarded. Snow buried everything. Weeds were dead. They returned empty-handed. 3 more days passed. On camera, they turned on each other. Lily drugged Morris. Morris drugged Lily. Both collapsed, unconscious. Life's cruelty only hardened Ed my will to survive. Mom and I rationed supplies, planned meals. We lived safe life for weeks. Then, trouble came. Shadowy figures approached the villa. Anyone home? We haven't eaten in days. Please, they begged outside. Don't open it. It's a trap. It grabbed Mom's arm. We have nothing left. Go away. Enraged, they attacked the villa, but the doors and windows held. They slunk away, defeated by cold. I worried Mom might soften, but she stayed firm. Outside chaos reigned. Humanity twisted. Men traded wives for food. Families turned on each other. Our villa felt like a paused scene, safe, but boring. Years passed. It grew colder. Our defenses weakened. Coal ran low. Food dwindled. Even rationed. A house full of coal could end tea. Burn forever. We burned furniture, then clothes. We knew when these were gone, when OOC awaited. The last plank burned. Mom and I clung together. No fuel meant no boiled water, even self-heating. Meals were impossible. We knee wet on rock hard. Frozen ham and chocolate. Layers of down could end stop the biting cold. Days later, outside, a terrifying white silence. I raged inwardly. I'd foreseen this, prepared perfectly. Yet here I was dying, lying on the sofa, consciousness fading, starvation's final embrace. Suddenly an explosion. I lifted my head. Ethan, the handsome guy who deceived us once before, charged in with his team. Hold on, we're getting you out. He rushed to me, voice urgent. Don't be afraid, it'll be okay. He scooped me up. His thick Arctic gear shielded me from the bone-deep cold. His team wrapped Mom in an electric blanket. We were escorted into an armored vehicle. Through the window, I saw frozen bodies strewn in the snow. His team cleared threats with calm efficiency, while we'd been isolated. They'd built a survivor base, developed new heating tech. Now finally, they could rescue others. The vehicle rumbled forward, heading toward the base, a beacon of hope, leaning against Ethan's warm, solid chest. I watched the ruins fade through. The frosted glass, bitterness struggle, perseverance all dissolved into the relief of survival. A new challenge was coming, but at least we were no longer alone. The armored vehicle jolted along the ice-choked road. The survivor base loomed through the blizzard, clutching Mom Shand. Watching the dashboard temperature rise, I finally felt warmth again. In the rearview mirror, Ethan directed his team, his profile resolute in the amber cabin light. Maybe, in this frozen hell, fate was granting me a fresh start. The base walls grew distinct, studded with defenses against the cold and mutated beasts. As we crossed the threshold, cheers erupted, so many still fighting to live. The base leader welcomed us, outlining the rules with hopeful determination. I knew I had to adapt fast. Here, every choice meant life or death for Mom and me.